G'day everyone, exciting times. The Winton Wetlands are pretty much full. Last time I filmed a video out here and called it Winton Wetlands filling, I live streamed it, which is what I'd like to do now, but the internet connection was crap and it was really poor quality. So I'm just going to film it in one take on my phone and then hit upload as if I was live streaming. Right, they're full. I can't believe it. The Winton Wetlands are full for the first time since 2016. Now, on a technicality, they're not quite full because check this out. We've got about 6 centimetres, I reckon 5 or 6 centimetres to go. You may remember the other day when I was here, the water was right down there at the bottom of the apron. Well, the apron is almost full now. It's almost at the top. In fact, you can see that watermark there. It's saying 1 metre, or I think it is. It might be 1.1 metres. The other day, the gauge that I was reading off was a second gauge over there, and it still had quite a bit left. That's underwater. It's literally risen a metre in the last 3 or 4 days. Now, last time this filled, which was 2016, I don't recall the Winton Wetlands filling that quick. Now, inflows have really slowed right down. It's only trickling in now compared to what it was, but there are still inflows. There is still quite a bit of water flowing in, and I suspect that this will spill either tonight. I reckon it'll spill at some stage in the next 24 to 36 hours. But anyway, what's even more mind-blowing, we'll wander down here. There's my camera because I'm out here with Holly and Loretta and we're just taking a few bird photos. This is the bit that blew my mind the most. Remember last week when I filmed the video here, the live stream, I explained how this works and how the water flows over there and goes through the fish trap, and the water was only about 5 or 6 centimetres from the bottom of this, or the top of the spillway. Look now. It's all gone. All that water that was in here the other day is gone. In the video I explained that there was like concrete bollards under there, and there they are. You can see the high water mark. When I was here, the water was just below the lip of that concrete, and it came up about another 15 or 20 centimetres after I left, and it flowed up onto the apron, but it didn't go up over the top. And now that's all gone, and you can see all the debris, and it's receded back down there now to the creek, Stockman Creek or Stockyard Creek. Quite a lot of dams and lakes and spillways have these kinds of things at the bottom. If you've ever wondered what they're for, that's just to break the current up. The current falls over there, and then the water's forced to slow down and turn around, and it just prevents erosion if the water just comes tumbling through and hits that. I guess they're erosion preventers. There's probably a more technical name than that. Now, somebody asked me the other day, somebody said, that carp trap wouldn't stop little carp, would it? It probably wouldn't. The only way you would do that is if you had no holes in it. So what that would do is back all the water up. So it's there to prevent carp getting into the Winton Wetlands, but it's never going to be foolproof. Really small ones can still swim through. But then, if you come up here, even when it's full, it's got to come over the breach here, which it'll probably do in the next 24 to 36 hours. And then it's got to flow down this dip. So even if any little carp do get through the fish trap down there, they've still got to get up this little bit of a waterfall. It takes a pretty major flood to stop the carp coming completely through here. I do believe in 2011 it happened. The big carp swam through and people stood here and watched them. And that's what inspired the carp trap. A few people commented on that. It is a very good idea. It's never going to be 100% foolproof, but it's a help. And at the end of the day, there's quite a lot of little creeks and gullies and stuff that run into the Winton Wetlands upstream, and there's going to be carp somewhere. They're going to make their way in. It's inevitable, unfortunately. But anyway, I just wanted to make a quick follow-up. We'll call it a semi-live stream, just to show you how much the wetlands has filled since I was here on the weekend. Only 3 or 4 days ago, it's come all the way up to the top of the breach and it's about to go over. It's full. I'm going to call it full. The main swamp, or the Winton Wetlands, are full for the first time since 2016.